Alexis Nunes here alongside Leon Edwards. Leon, we're here in January, approaching February now, so it's almost time. Main event, UFC London. What are the feelings like?
The feelings now is just working in camp and focusing on the task at hand on March 21st in London. So it's the nerves not setting yet, so it's more just about enjoying the training, working and aiming towards the fight.
And how do you, at least get to enjoy it? Because we've spoken to a number of fighters and they do say how it is actually a grueling time, thinking of weight sometimes, and of course the last minute bits, and that sometimes it takes away from the enjoyment. So what do you do to just keep focused?
For me, I think I enjoy the training part of it. I enjoy the process of going into a fight, right? So for me, it's just more about just like knowing that I got to fight in the main event against the former world champion. That keeps me focused and driven to not. I don't want to lose from my friends and family. You know what I mean? So that's what keeps me focused.
Yeah, that would not actually be good there. But of course, does that put a little more pressure on you? You think that it's here?
Not really. I have never lost in the UK, and this is my probably like my sixth, seventh time fighting in London, and I've never lost in Europe from my whole career. You know what I mean? So I enjoy my family being around, my friends being around, and I enjoy the comforts of my own home, and I like it. Some people don't like it because, like I said, there's a lot of pressure, right? But I enjoy it.
And then, of course, what was the reaction or just the build up to when this fight with Tyron was confirmed? Because as many say, that is a big name, former world champion, as you said as well, absolute beast, as we can say, even though all of you really are at some level. So just what was the reaction like?
For me, I was happy. I was pushing for this fight for a while since my last fight in July when I fought the next former world champion RDA. I've been pushing for the title shot. When that weren't happening, I thought, okay, I'll go for number one, which is Woodley. So it's for me, it's excitement. Just to prove to the world that I belong here and that I am also a beast in myself and that I can defeat opponent just as good as Woodley and become one of the best of all times.
And I have to ask just about training and preparation because, Woodley definitely spoke to one of our colleagues, Ariel Helwani, just recently. And, he's in the jungle somewhere, I think in Thailand, just literally isolated himself, says he's going to be there for another 8 weeks because he's taking this personally more so than he took, against with Darren. So what do you do? Is that playing on your mind at all?
Not at all. Not at all.
Not bothered?
That don't bother me one bit. Everyone's got their own mouth and they can say what they want to say. And either way, you come in there to punch, kick, and take me down, and that's the only thing you can do. What more? You're gonna fight harder now, you know what I mean? So,
why do you think he says he's taking it personally? This one?
I don't know. Probably went back and forth Instagram a little bit, so probably that's probably that.
But you seem pretty cool still, exactly. Like unbothered.
Nah, it doesn't bother me one bit. I enjoy for these moments, and I've dreamt of this moment since I was a kid. You know what I mean? So why now when it's approaching me? Why should I be nervous? And I believe this is my path I'm on, and this is my journey that I'm on, and he's just another name and another guy that I have to go past to get to where I want to get to in my life, and that's it.
And then just speaking of the game plan, I know you don't want to give away too much, of course, or you can. No shame in that game. Where do you think you have an advantage over him, or what are you looking to possibly attack more?
Okay, let's go back by attributes. I'm the taller, bigger guy. He's a shorter guy, and there's many ways to beat him, right? He's been knocked out before. He's been outpointed before. He's been out-grappled before. There's many blueprints on how to beat him. There's not like he's an undefeated fighter and no one never solved a puzzle before. So I'm working hard with my coaches to see what's the best way for me to do it, and I'm guaranteed I'll get the victory come March the 21st.
Now we know with Tyron that he seems to have a lot on his plate, even though he says he loves it, whether it's like acting, his music as well, and this too. But he says that obviously now he's trying to be more focused with it. Do you think that that's an area of strength for you in the sense that this is just tunnel vision?
Could be. It could be. For me, like I said, I don't worry too much what the opponent is doing and what he needs to do to be better, you know what I mean? If he says he's in the jungle somewhere focused, then that's him. And for
no
me,
jungle for you?
Nah, for me, I'm in my hometown, Birmingham, and around my friends, my family, my team, my coaches, and it's been working out perfectly fine for me. So I'll be doing that till otherwise, I need to change surroundings, you know what I mean? And so it's working out perfectly fine. I'm on an 8-5 win streak now, doing what I'm doing. So why would I change it up right now? So it's good.
Just talking about the sport just in a whole, as you said with this match and being, the main events, this fight rather, it's definitely gotten a lot of people excited. But about British boxing, British MMA on a whole, really and truly, I mean, Molly as well, she just touched on it, how it's exciting, especially for women in the sport. Darren Till's come off one. We spoke to Danny Roberts recently, who came off of a win-2 and will be in this one too. So is this the best time for British MMA?
I feel so. We can do everything now, right? We're taking out Americans that before they said we had to go to America to get better. Now we've gone and they were beating Americans, we're beating Brazilians, and so I am very proud of my countrymen and what they're achieving, what they're doing, and just keep pushing the sport forward. We're achieving amazing results, and I am very happy to be the front runner of that and to keep leading the way. And hopefully everyone behind me now, the kids behind me, they'll be like 10 times better than what we was in this era, and just keep growing MMA. And it's a great way to live your life and for kids and everything. So I am very happy about the result we're getting with fight time.
Do you think we're closer to seeing more title fights here on UK soil and probably the cities besides London? Maybe, who knows, Birmingham soon.
I feel so. Hopefully after I win my world title, I'll be able to defend it in my hometown, Birmingham. So that's one of my dreams, to have a fight in my hometown, you know what I mean? So I hope so. We've got all the fans. The fans love it. The fans are amazing. We've got the athletes. We've got everything there is to hold a title fight. So I believe in the near future there will be title fights in the UK.
I'll have to ask you to look into your crystal ball probably and just give us a little taste of what you're looking to achieve in the next at least 2 years or even 5 years.
Okay. So my short-term goal is to be world champion, right? So that's this year. I believe by the end of this year I'll be the world champion. 5 years time. My long-term goal is to be the best of all time. So I want to be considered one of the best athletes in the welterweight history to done what I've done and achieve what I've achieved, and that's my long-term goal. For now, my short-term goal is to be a world champion at the end of this year. My short-term goal is to defeat Woodley in London, and I work every single day towards that goal, and I'll get there.
I have to show you a little video here that to stir the pot a little bit. Might bring back some memories. You probably do remember that.
Masvidal? Yeah.
Yes. So everyone, of course, is talking about if and possibly when, you never know, you do get past Woodley.
Yeah.
Is this on the cards? How bad would you like a pop at
when I get past Tyron Woodley? So when I get past Tyron Woodley, that fight will be down the line. If I don't fight for the title next, they'll probably give him in like May probably, because I'll be just fought, so I won't be able to fight in May. So, but that fight will happen this year, I reckon.
Something you want?
100%. That fight needs to happen, and we'll fight on the street or in the octagon. There will be a fight when we'll see each other. You know what I mean? So that fight will happen, and we'll see when day comes, innit?
All right, Leon. So let me just show you this one now too. Of course, these from last night. That you saw two people you know well, Masvidal with Usman.
Where was it? Why you got like loads of cameras?
This is in Miami for Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Super Bowl week, so they're both there. But of course.
Or was it planned? Like, why are the cameras like following him all the way to Usman? It's like hard, just like handbags, right? It's basically planned because like we're walking for like a minute before we got too many cameras behind him. So that's just a game we're in right now, right? It's like it's the social media era and the WWE era. That's the way the game is leading at the moment, and it is what it is. For me, I'm just focused on my career and what I need to do and being what I need to be to achieve what I need to achieve. You know what I mean? And to plan, like you can tell that's planned because the camera's walking behind him for a long way before we got to Usman. So he's like, "Oh, call me, go do this." You know what I mean? So
is that one you'd like to see happen though too?
What, them two fight? If I'm busy and I can't fight, then I guess he's the next in line, right? So why not? Then after them two fight, I fight the winner of that, or if not, I'll fight the champion next, Usman. Then after I beat Usman, he can fight me for the bout. So anywhere it goes, either way, we're gonna fight this year or early next year. So
we'll see when it comes. Thank you so much, Leon, for chatting with us, and all the best. We're looking forward to this one.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app, and for live streaming and special content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.